Hello, good afternoon. The objective of today's video is to get an interface into the state of Kangra. And when we go into Kangra, the first thing is the mythology. So it began with the demon Jalandhar. So Jalandhar had great powers given by Lord Brahma, and he was like tyrannical. So ultimately either Lord Shiva or Lord Vishnu, they had to cut him, and his body parts, they were thrown into various parts of the hinterland. And that was almost the size of the Kangra in those times, starting from the district Kangra of today's Himachal to Jalandhar and till Multan. So Multan feet were there, the thoracic portion that was in Jalandhar plains and the head and all, they were near Kangra. And maybe because of the shape of Kangra fort, if you see laterally, that is like a shape of a ear, like a Khan. So that is why maybe the name Kangra came into the being. And otherwise, apart from Kangra, in Mahabharata time it was known as Trigarth, and Trigarth was because of confluence of river Satluj, Ravi and Vyas, and apart from that, Jalandhar was also the name in various texts, and then Shusharmpura, Bhimkot, Bhimnagar, Katoch, and even Hinseng called it Chan Lan Tolo to the Kangra. Ptolemy called it Colindrin. So these were the various names which were prevalent in various times in the history. And apart from that, we get a good amount of information from the work of Panini, from the work of Kalhan, from the work of Alexander Cunningham, and various other people. And Katoch dynasty, it started with the birth of Bhumichand Katoch. The story begins like Sri Devi. She was having a tough battle with the demons, and she lost a bit of sweat, and that sweat hit the earth, and the moon ray also came into the picture, and out of her sweat, the Bhumichand Katoch, he took birth, and his birth ceremony, they were done by the Rishi Kashyap. That is why the Gotra of Katoch is Kashyap. And after that, he fought the demon and killed him, because the demon, they had the powers that Devta and Dhanush, they cannot kill them. So a Manav, that is Bhumichand, he killed them. And time period is like 4300 BC for Bhumichand Katoch. He was the first Katoch king, and there are almost 487 Katoch king till 1971 too. And 490 is the current person in that ancestry. And if we go to the next point, that is the Katoch clan was known as the longest clan in the Rajputs. That is said by Alexander Cunningham. And Lepel Griffith said that it was the longest uninterrupted chain of a dynasty in the world. So that was pretty interesting. And next important king was Shusharmchandra. He was a major character in Mahabharata, and he was the brother-in-law of Duryodhan, and naturally he had to take sides with the Kauravas. So ultimately Kauravas lost, and so did the Shusharmchandra. So he had to lose his capital, his first capital, that was at Multan, which was the first city of Asia. So he settled his capital at Jalandhar later, and he also built the Kangra fort. And during Mahabharata, Shusharmchandra gave tough fight to Arjuna as well. He had brave brothers, and all of them, they were known as Samsaptak. So they were kind of great fighters. And apart from that, if we calculate the timings from 4300 to Shusharmchandra. Shusharmchandra was 234th in that sequence. So that was a pretty long dynasty, and if we give 20 years or something, we can still arrive at a pretty decent and accurate calculation about Kangra. And if we talk about Kangra fort, it is possibly 8th largest fort in India, and largest fort in Himalayan area. So that was a bit of introduction about Kangra. We'll see more kings and events and important things in coming videos, maybe a couple of them. Thank you.